Good morning from down under, everyone. My name is Forte Route, and we're going to continue our Let's Play of Super Robot Wars Y. This should be part 109 in the series, and we're kind of getting there towards the end game. So I think we've only got like a handful of main story left to go, but we're slowly getting there. Anyways, I'm going to save my money because I don't feel like spending it. And we're going to get straight into the mission, so don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you have been enjoying the series so far, otherwise we shall commence. Together. So the Yapoa ruins underground. So why is there a path like this in the cave? This is the path Asashira took long ago. Asashira, this path is his. It was deep in this cave that Asashira discovered the singular point. He set up the path so he could keep researching it. And we're literally following in his footsteps. How did Asashira find the singular point? It's one of the great mysteries. Some say he's a song drew him here. This song wouldn't be an old Indian lullaby by any chance. You've heard of it then. Did the song lead him to the singular point? We don't know. We only know that he followed it into this cave where he found it sunken into a red lake. And so he started his experiments. On the super dimension calculator. Yes, but he ultimately failed. There was a computational explosion and the site was abandoned until we came in. The calculator exploded. Computational explosion. When a program grows in complexity, causing the process load to expand rapidly. A massive amount of calculation was performed simultaneously, folding over itself in time, leading to this. A virtual explosion did real damage. An investigation team was formed, but they had no luck with it. Ultimately, the super dimension calculator was sealed away for 20 years. Professor Lee was the one who opened it back up. That's where she discovered Archetype. The theory for all its forms, all the way up to the orthogonal diagonalizer. She then had the singular point extracted, this time for manufacturing instead of calculating. Professor Lee did that. Now, your theory that the superdimensional calculator gets its results from the future, that implies that's what really happened here. Was that it predicted the catastrophe? Did Asahiro try to reach into the future and wind up touching the catastrophe? That's what it looked like. Which means we don't need to look far forward for it. We just need to do multiple calculations in the near future. All this from peeking a little ahead. Asahiro vanished in the explosion. We still haven't found him. And if the catastrophe happens, this might be what happens to the whole planet. Yeah, but if we could do something about the biggest single point Godzilla in Antarctica. Yes, I read your report. The so-called God of Ruin, the cause of the cataclysm 12,000 years ago, and the nexus of the oncoming catastrophe. It's way beyond a mere organism. It's definitely outside of mankind's ability to affect. But if we perfected the orthogonal diagonalizer, it might get us somewhere. I don't know if we have time if we started on it now. Oh, we've already made the orthogonal diagonalizer itself. What we need is the code that unlocks its full capacity, a trigger code. That's what we're looking for. Input the code into the orthogonal diagonalizer and it will activate its entire potential. And that would lead any one of our samples, and that would let any one of our samples erase all the red dust all over the world. If you could get the code from the you could get that code from the super dimensional calculator, right? That's what we're here for. The only problem is we don't know if it will actually work, so that's where the A event comes in. Right, the A event is on its way to Antarctica to fight Godzilla. I've asked Kai to pop in and give them a hand. Conveniently, he seems to have a connection with the Utaki factory. Utaki factory, the place of employment of Yun Arikara, the creator of the support AI Naratake I'm based on. Where are the Utaki factories on the AA event? We should hurry. I've just been informed that Shiranga has made it to the surface. It's after the singular point, so it's likely coming here. The guy I've been texting with, Yun Arikara, he's helping fight Godzilla. Is that a coincidence, or... These things are the orthogonal diagonalizers. They should help you get a handle on the red dust cloud in Antarctica. I hope you're very grateful. I just handed over half the world's total supply of orthogonal diagonalizer. Oh look, you have a controller with the Konami code, I'm sure, going to activate it. Oh, one little side note, if you could, I'd appreciate it if you held one in reserve just in case. Just in case what? My friend over in India are trying to figure out some code that will fully activate this stuff. Supposedly you put it in when you set some orthogonal diagonal off and boom. Instant happy ending for all and sundry. You make it sound like actual finding the code is a long shot. We've got our best minds working on it, like May Camino. Give them a shot, but don't hold your breath. Kamamushi's on this. I'm here on their behalf, actually. We figured you got the best chance of actually saving the world. You've been a real enigma since the Ogre thing. How many friends do you have? Part and parcel of the job of freelance journalist. It's just coincidence that I'm doing you a favor, you know. I could have been on the other side just as easily. If that's a joke, it's not funny. Yeah, fair enough. Anyway, don't waste them. What, you don't want to stick around and get material for Godzilla piece? Hey, I'm busier than you think. Anyway, I'm not interested in finished business. I'm already a few steps ahead of this, sorry. What a slime ball. Yeah. I'm surprised the Taki factory's got connections with Takahiro Kai. I wouldn't say we're connected, we just crossed paths during Ogre's attacks. Why, do you know something about him? A few things, but not a lot. What does that mean? Well, I know his name is Takahiro Kai, and he's an information specialist of some shady organization. Beyond that, I'm in the dark. He's too slippery for Hayes. Are we sure we can trust this stuff then? We don't have a choice. That goes for the trigger code too. We're going on faith. Right, the mission is together. Alright, so we'll take the Eternal and the Macross. Actually, you know what, we're going to bench the Eternal, we're going to take Siwa. Just because we might need actual uses of Bless. Yeah, I don't think we're going to take the entire Macross crew for this one, I don't think. But one thing we can do. Alright. I think it should be fine. All striker units move out. This is where Yoon directed us, the southern pole of inaccessibility. Look at the massive kaiju, the whole thing screams final battleground. Where's Godzilla? It's taking a position at the rear of the swarm. The giant wizard's really playing this like a king, huh? Okay, we're paired this time. Jet Jaeger. Roger, activating orthogonal diagonalizers. Did it do anything? The density of the red dust has measurably decreased, but I believe you described it as spitting in the wind. It did have an effect. Data from our units showed that the performance reduction is less than we saw previously. We returned it from swimming in muck to wading through goop. We've come this far, we'll have to work with what we have. If we can't win, then Ghetto Emperor is going to fight Godzilla. If those two fight, the world ends. That will be the catastrophe. June, we've still got some time, right? As your hero sequences put beginning of the catastrophe in a few minutes from now. Wait, what? We took that long? Did we take too long fighting the Walkaroo? Hey, this is Godzilla, remember? We had to get everything in place first to have a chance of winning. And choosing to fight the battle now allowed us access to the orthogonal diagonalizer. Indeed, if anything, now is the ideal time to do this. We just have to carry out the mission. We got the win on our backs, we can do this. It's beginning. Do you think strikers can win? I don't know, but I'm rooting for them. They haven't got a chance. Suzumu. No one can stop the King of Kaiju. Jet Jaeger. Mummy. Seems he's regressed again. What now? Jet Jaeger never stopped being unstable. He's been rebooting over and over since the first update. You sure he should be out there fighting like this? What if all these changes are building up to whatever is meant to happen today? You get that from Ashihiro's prophecies? It wasn't expressly spelled out in the message, but if there's the slightest chance, I'm taking it. Me too, I'll do my very best. Looks like everyone's ready to go. All units commence attack, break through the kaiju swarm and draw Godzilla out. I need you all to give me everything you can to ensure the world's survival. Alright. Alright. One moment, I just need to put in a pause here. Okay, sorry about that. I will have to probably pause every now and then in this map as to take some screenshots here and there. Just a heads up. Alrighty, let's begin the murder. Alright, so we're at 10 so far. Alright, so that's 20 kills, I believe, for that. Anything from Kamimushi? Not yet. You said if we had that trigger code, we could erase all the red dust. And deal some damage to Godzilla too, since it seems to be the source of the dust. Come on, Kamino, we're really pushing it here. You gotta come through for us. Shiva Consortium, single point. Allow me to introduce you to the beating heart of the Union compound, India. This is Shiva. Are those distortions in space? They look like ripples in water. Yep, I think we'll get along just fine. Well, stay away from that thing. We don't know if it's safe. I'll be fine. I'm all backed up. If nothing happens to me, another one will wake up outside somewhere. So we'll have to go through introductions again. Let me know what happens and I can skip my side of the introductions. Now we can hope Shiva's in a good mood. You can maintain a connection to the outside, right? Consider it wide open. We've narrowed down the code. So we've narrowed the codes to finish the orthogonal diagonalizer down to 3 million candidates. Try simulating them. Actually, I'm seeing 300 million of them. Can you pinpoint why? It's likely because the timeline is branching ahead, increasing the scope of possible calculations. You mean the future is unsteady? Wow, they're multiplying again. The four tasks are competing with each other. The future branches and competes with itself. Single point in conflict, that's the real catastrophe. But the branching futures are trying to force themselves back together. I calculate the reaction of a massive force trying to bind the timelines, and they could snap in a matter of minutes. Looks like you were spot on. The catastrophe is about to happen. Oh, also the task that's been left suspended in the calculator for about 50 years. It's the one Ashihiro used to create Archetype. Suspended, you mean it's not finished. Ashihiro was trying to avert the catastrophe. Maybe he was using the calculator to compute how. Computing the code that would let the orthogonal diagonalizer stop the catastrophe. Can you investigate Pelops too? I'm afraid not. The catastrophe is too close to guarantee a window to do the calculation. So we're doomed. Isn't there anything you can do? There is. Time flows differently inside the calculator than in three-dimensional space. What do you think about me using the property to go to the past? The past? That might work. Ashihiro task is still hanging from 50 years ago. Theoretically, it should be possible to perform the calculations backwards in time. Whoa, 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 what was that? What's going on above us? Anything trying to break in here is definitely not stopping for a friendly visit. It's Shuranga. Damn it, Tildy. Couldn't even keep it busy for a few more minutes. Collapse 2. Roger, I'm off to the past to resume Michiyuki Ashihiro's computation. I just remembered. Remembered what, Jet Jager? I'm forgetting something. Yo, what? I remembered that I'm forgetting something. Jet Jager. Alright, so after 21 kills, that scene triggers, apparently. Oh, keep going. Alright, one more second, folks. Alrighty, alrighty. Okay. Try to do this with folks that have seal. Just so we're not leaving units hanging about, I suppose. Rodian and Kumonga in the vicinity have been eliminated. For now, but they'll keep coming until we take Godzilla out. Stay on alert, we have to be ready for Godzilla to arrive. Alrighty, well I guess we get to wait till turn 4 now, so one more moment. Yeah, sorry about that. The reason why the pause is doing someone a favor by updating updating the info based on what happens in this map. So I'm just trying to do a bit of a nice, what's the word I'm looking for? A nice favor for someone, I guess. It's not really, I don't know if I would call it a favor, but just doing like, yeah, I don't know the best word to describe it. I clearly need more caffeine for me to compute a word. But yeah, so mostly I'm just writing down all the objective updates, and then once our big contender finally arrives in what should be turn 4 based on what it said, I'm going to quickly have a look at him too. I think it's mostly a quiz just to see if there's any real difference between the paths, like Path A, which we're not doing, and Path B, which we're on. Because I think a lot of people went the, I guess what people would call the true ending route, or, the more, I don't know, they seem both, like, very similar, apparently, people have been saying. So, I don't know if it's technically true ending route, but the more a canonical route, maybe? Or the more fitting route, I don't know. Use whatever words you want to substitute there. At the end of the day, we're just going to be doing both of them, because whatever stuff we didn't do this run, we're doing it in Cross's run, which is kind of the reason why I wanted to do the second route in this one anyway. So I know there's a few different things we're doing different in Chapter 2, for example. In Chapter 1, we're going to be doing the other mission first as well. Basically, anything that's on the map that we didn't do, we'll do opposite, basically. Alright, so everyone, I think, should be close enough to actually get a good hello to Godzilla, so you should be able to just end the turn here. So yeah, there'll be another little pause in a moment. Look out. Yeah, I felt it. There's gargantuan pressure. The god of ruin, the giant singular point, the cause of the catastrophe. Yes, it's Godzilla once again. Godzilla. About time. The party's just started, everyone. Let's make it hot. And we get more enemies. We brought these little buddies to play, huh? We're going to need to fight our way through those kaiju if we want to engage Godzilla. Hey on, that thing's bigger now, isn't it? It evolved even further. Great, meanwhile we're all battered and spent. So many kaiju. But luckily for us, Kira can wipe out most of them by himself, so we're doomed. How are we supposed to do this? The world's about to end. For now, give it your all. We can complain if you survive. The Rebellions. That's the Edanos. His Majesty is here. Garuda, and the Great General of Darkness in my doorway. Hear me, my warriors. Attack. They're fighting the kaiju. Lava Bloom. This universe is my domain and I will not see it destroyed. I've awaited just for 12,000 years, God of Ruin. Great General of Darkness. I guess everyone got a stake in the planet sticking around. This is a temporary truce. I get it, Garuda, don't get your wings clipped out there. Your Majesty, another swarm approaches from behind. Ichika. Yes. You're a single point yourselves. Only you can stop the large one. We must put our faith in you. With me, warriors, the rebellions will keep the path clear. I will not be indebted to aliens. Infernal Alliance we charge. We show the servants of God of Ruin no mercy. Hayoma. Yeah? Don't you dare die here. Thanks, Garuda. None of that moved Godzilla an inch. Is he trying to hold that position? Godzilla is standing at 82 degrees 6 minutes south by 54 degrees 54 east, the exact south pole of inaccessibility. That means it's waiting. And there's Saint Dragon right on cue. The world is warping. Catastrophe starting. Not just yet. Look, up in the sky. That's 3 colossal getters. It has to be Emperor. That wasn't happening in our world. We're looking between dimensions. Getter Saint Dragon is going to use itself as a portal to summon Emperor from its own dimension. Then Emperor will combine and land on Earth. And when's that gonna happen? In 3 minutes. Exactly when Ashira predicted the catastrophe. Just that one for the whole world, for us. 3 minutes until the world ends. Then we do everything we can in those 3 minutes. Godzilla knows Emperor's coming too, huh? What, is it gonna warm up on us before the main event? Screw that, we're going to live. And defend our world for the present and for the future. Attention all personnel, this is it. Let's get with it, girls. We'll do our part and sing. And for what it's worth, for whatever it's worth. We'll sing Kumo Kumo's part 2. We have 3 minutes to defeat Godzilla and avert the catastrophe. Target Godzilla and give it everything you have. We won't lose, not happening. To not lose, the definition of invincibility. Alright, one moment folks. Okay, that's all nice and done now. So now we beat up Godzilla. Let it begin. And let this be finished. Alrighty, where to even start? I guess we start with you guys, huh? You want to do this, King of Kaiju? Then let's frickin' go. This is our future, and you, Kaiju, can get your claws off it. I swear I'll stop you on my name as an ex-Kaiju user.
怪獣の王と竜王の勝負だ。必ず勝つ。ダイナセイバー、出力上げます。カイゼルナイト、サーキュラー。
Alrighty. I don't think it would be so big, but we still have to beat it. I have so much stuff left to do on my list.
こっちに来てる。それならミオリネさんとみんなのために私やります。自分勝手な理由で。
Alright. So we're just showing off the intro to scenes just to see if they got any unique dialogue with our wonderful friend here. And then we're going to leave a few units on Zeal usage just as a backup in case we need to dent it a little bit more. Sorry for the rain check, Godzilla. It's finally time to do this. The singular point with enough power to challenge Getter Emperor. Its mere existence warps our entire reality. If we can't beat this thing, we'll just give up on changing Emperor's future. Godzilla, you and Emperor are both overdue for a hard lesson in how we live our lives.
怪獣退治の時間だ。刃物の扱いは任せな。
Alright. Yeah, please tell me you finally have a conversation with Master Asia. Nope.
わしを止めたいのなら力を示せ。このバカ者め。
Oh well, no conversation for you then. A barrier standing between us and the future. This is the embodiment of fate itself. And so we will overcome that fate with all the wits of our species can bring to bear.
やはり人を相手にするのとは勝手が違うな。
やれるか、ルルーシュ。
無論だ。
Alright. It's huge, and not just physically, it's imposing in every other sense too. But we have to take it down, we have things to protect.
人々を守るために戦うんだ。照準入った。
攻撃開始だ。容赦するなよ。全艦トランス。
Okay. I guess ninja time. So you can always see its HP. Seeing it up close makes me just want to take off screaming. But I have to go in and fight the event, the world, and all I have a future to look forward to.
あれ、 れが怪獣の王。吹けよ弾丸の嵐。
What about you, Chica? You want to say something? Miss, the citizens are growing panicked at the sight of Godzilla. Attention all citizens, we must overcome Godzilla, not only for the event's future, but for the world's. I need your help, steel your hearts, stand together, and we will keep the event's hopes alive.
この世界を守るため怪獣の王をここで撃ちます。目標インレ。
Alright. Now before we do anything else, let us get you supercharged. Alright, so how much damage are we looking at? Okay. That is good, it gives us a good, interesting point to, know just how much damage we've got to get it down to. Godzilla, the god of ruin, it's a disaster like a hurricane or volcano. We'll have to quell it, we've built up our strength and honed our skills just for this.
手合わせを願おう。くらえ。
Alrighty. This pressure is overwhelming. This thing's another league from any creature we know. But it's not going to crush us. We have to get past it and find our way forward.
前に出てきたやつを見える敵の動きが。
Alright, just keep chipping at it, folks.
この戦いを終わらせ。
Which means I don't have hope for Cowan having any dialogue with you either then. That's gonna be the case. Yeah.
怪獣の王様、あんたに未来をの。怪獣の王に立ち向かう覚悟はできています。これで終わらせる。
At least they seem to be having a conversation with their chats, I guess. This makes coming to Earth worthwhile. Talk about once-in-a-lifetime spectacles. And now we're going to have to beat you. You're not sewing up this planet's future if we have anything to say about it.
すごい迫力。さすがは怪獣の王だぜ。こうなれや。
なめないでよね。
Okay, so we don't really have much more to go, so we'll try Shin. I don't care what kind of monster you are, I'm not backing down. I'm not letting you smash our hope, Godzilla, here I come.
人を襲うんなら退治するまでだ。
ターゲットロック。よし。
Alright, I guess we finish up with some super robots. That crushing pressure, that sheer awe, it's clear why they call you the God of Ruin. Well, it's time for a little decicide. With the future of their world riding on us, failure is not an option.
怪獣の王、俺の全てをかけて止めてみせる。
Looks like I outranked you, pal. You're just the king of kaiju, but I'm the emperor of Mazans. If you're gonna be the war of humanity's way, Godzilla, then just sit tight so Bachelor can knock you down.
先手必勝だ。行くぜ。ターボスマッシャーパンチ。
Alright, well, you should be within striking distance now. Something tells me you're not going to have chats with anyone left based on just the theme of everything else so far. So, it would seem like we are still going to have to put a hole in you somewhere. Alright, can you do it now? Yep, fatal. I don't like the fact that it's fatal because of... no, cool, it's not fatal because of that. Alrighty. Let's do it. Jet Jaeger, prioritize your safety. Remember, you have a job to do. Analyze Godzilla in the environment so we can perfect the orthogonal diagnosizer. I'm not sure that's my only job. What? I don't know what else it could be, but I know it also requires me to remain functional. Jet Jaeger.
破局は何としても食い止めます。少し荒っぽい手でいきます。
Oh no, right in the McNuggets!
とーやー
Jet Jaeger. No matter how much of a threat he is to the universe. That's just not cool to hit them in the McNuggets. Alright. Godzilla down. Is it dead? No, it's regenerating, recovering faster than we damage it. It looks as if Godzilla is drawing inexhaustible energy from its connection to another dimension. We can't defeat it. We can't defeat it for good so long as the red dust remains. What? So that's it for us, huh? After we fought so hard. The orthogonal diagnosizer code we were depending on didn't make it in time. Catastrophes are coming. What is it, Yoon? We've been assuming that the last date and the time in Ashinari's messages represent the beginning of the catastrophe. But if Ashinari did find a solution, then the timestamp might actually be when we stop it in its tracks. That must be part of the message we couldn't read. Jet Jaeger, return to the A advent. On my way. Representative Chica, carry Jet Jaeger and I to 10,000 meters above Godzilla. Do you hope something will be there? I'm only guessing, but I suspect there will be... we'll receive the orthogonal diagnosis trigger code. Which would mean we can turn this around at the last second. Alright. Ichika, Godzilla's noticed us. There's no way we can get close. Those kaiju defended the A advent. It's gotta be them. Ichika, Jet Jaeger, now or never. A advent, ascend. Here comes the kaiju. Collapse 2. The calculation is complete. The output... It's time. Where's the trigger code? It hasn't arrived. Find it. It has to be here. There's nothing here to be found. Analysis of the surrounding light, sound, heat, wind, humidity, and ambient temperatures revealed nothing that might be a code. No. What do you mean there's no code? The output of the calculation was that there exists no code that can be used that can cause the Ogre diagnoser to prevent the catastrophe. That's it then. We've gone everywhere, done everything, turned every stone, and came up short. I can hear a song. It's that Indian lullaby. Where's it coming from? It's being broadcast from the single point at irregular intervals. We reserved it since Ashihiro's time, but never found out where it's coming from. Perhaps 2. Analyze the song. It might be a message. If we manage to avert the catastrophe in the future... Of course, the answer was already known. What is it? Maybe that song reminded me. I just remembered what I forgot. The protocol to make Jet Jaeger invincible. I forgot that Yoon Arika asked me to compute it. Jet Jaeger? We're out of time. The kaiju's right on top of us. Shiva's not going to survive the assault. We should make our escape. Helps too. I see, so that was the answer all along. Yunari Kara, Jet Jaeger, did it work or not? Baku, Emperor is coming. It's all over. My name is Jet Jaeger PP. The invincible Jet Jaeger. Jet Jaeger. Yoon, what just happened? It looks like he received something up there, but it wasn't the code for the orthogonal diagnoser. The time has come to unleash its power.
破局は何としても食い止めます。
ジェットジャガー。
私の名はジェットジャガー PP テロ2とジェットジャガーの遥かなる末裔です。破局に対抗する力を得るため時間の中で誕生を繰り返してきました。私たちを止めることはできません。
Jet Jaeger just grew. Those brew crystals. Godzilla has been destroyed. The sky is blue. Now there's a sight for sore eyes. Jet Jaeger. I am Jet Jaeger. I am also Palps 2. Palps 2, isn't that the name of Kamimushi's support AI? The form I took was a distant descendant of Palps 2 and Jet Jaeger. I was able to enter this universe using me as a portal. The same thing Emperor was doing with Saint Dragon. Where's Emperor? I don't see it anywhere. I think once Godzilla was taken care of, it just decided it had nothing to do here and left. That means we successfully averted the catastrophe. I'm receiving reports around the world. Red dust is gone. Guess we swept the stuff up along with the catastrophe. Was it the full effect of the orthogonal diagnoser? But we never got the trigger code. No, Jet Jaeger PP did that in its place. I knew everything from the start, I just couldn't remember it until just now. I was folded into the creases of the lullaby all along. I was the one who sent the lullaby. Until the program you created could be used against the catastrophe. I was born over and over in a flow of time. The code for the Earthquaker had already arrived. The code is me. Jet Jaeger. Thank you, Yun Arikira, and farewell. Jet Jaeger. Beep. Did he just reboot again? I guess. Hello everyone, it's me, Jet Jaeger. Where did Pelps 2 go? Pelps 2 is now part of me. Thanks for everything, Jet Jaeger. You're welcome. Get her. It's not here for a fight. What did it want? I think it was trying to say thanks. For ensuring the Emperor's future. Sorry to be a buster getter, but we just beat Godzilla and you're next. If you're gonna mess with our future, then expect a beatdown. If Getter's going to be a problem, it'll be way down the line. It won't mess with us for now. Valiantly fought, Strikers. We're grateful for your assistance, Celestial Emperor Vabloom. It is the Celestial Emperor's obligation to protect his subjects. Excuse me, last I checked, you haven't actually conquered us. Your Majesty, you still acknowledge me as such. I swore my fealty to the end. The Earth is full of evil people, but it has so many virtuous ones too, just like Ravel. I know this, Cyrus. Regardless, Striker's power as a singular point has only grown with the defeat of another far more vast one. To take control of them will cement the might of my campaign and enable me to save Ravel in the future. Would you consider cooperation with Strikers as a means to an end? On the Celestial Emperor, there is no room in the heavens for two lords. Your Majesty, you are every bit as stuffy as you look. He lost his friend Nexus, and Noah's is splintered into 3 factions, yet he still stands by his principles. That shows just how sure he feels of his victory. We've averted the catastrophe, but we haven't ended the war. It'd be nice if Godzilla was the worst thing we have to deal with, but all our other enemies have stuff going on too. Yeah, it definitely won't be easy. Won't stop us though, since our future is our own. For sure. In the public square. Good to see the sky back to a nice normal blue. It was way too close, but they pulled through. Well, I think it's all ready for a nap after that one. Thank you so much everyone. The mobile team and the AA event wouldn't have been able to fight without you. No problem, we're Strikers after all. Oh, pardon me. We're partying tonight, deep discounts at the bar. Did you hear that? The L event's doing specials today. Then we better not miss it. Why did you send out your kaiju? Suzumu? What do you mean, why? We don't want the world to end, do we? We want to create a world for kaiju. Letting the world be destroyed entirely would be rather counterproductive. Now that that's settled, let's party it up. Yes, let's get going. This isn't right. Well, without the King of Kaiju, the dimensional instabilities have settled down to a bit of a moot point. No more kaiju. Then I'll just have to... In the hangar. Hey, Camino. How was the flight all the way from India? Geez, Barbell. You've been on the A event this whole time, you could have sent a text. And you could stop using that embarrassing nickname from high school. Besides, it's pretty much Yoon's fault. Hello, Yoon. This is your text buddy of yours, here in the flesh at long last. Come on, say something. I don't know, it feels like there's nothing left to say. Kinda, yeah, we should introduce ourselves properly, I think. I'm Mei Kamino, aka Kawamushi. Nice to meet you face to face. And I'm Yun Arikara. Well, thanks for saving the world from the catastrophe. All the Shiva people are really busy dealing with the aftermath, so I got the rush over here to say thanks. Yeah, sorry about that. Most of our people are pretty slammed too. We're the only one with a spare moment. No, it's okay. Really, I'm not really good at dressing crowds anyway. Also, for the record, you were a significant part of saving the world. Oh, we just helped a little. You guys, Strikers and Jet Jaeger, are the ones who actually beat Godzilla. I'm very flattered you see... Sorry, I'm very flattered you see it that way. Yeah, especially thanks to you, Jet Jaeger. You got perhaps 2 in there, don't you? It seems so. Okay, that settles it. I'm joining you guys on the A event. Are you serious? I don't have much else going on now that all the red dust is gone. And I feel like joining up with Shiva would put me on BB's bad side. Who's BB? Yeah, that's the other thing. We need plenty of time to really catch up on all this. And well, Pelops 2 is here, that's the main thing. Yep, I like this plan. Pelops 2. Pelops 2, did you hijack my external projector? Oh, JJ. Don't be like that. We're gonna have to learn to share this body. I'm going to have to live with a little less autonomy myself, but I'll do my very, very best to help you guys out. Great, thanks so much, Pelops 2. If you're going to be on the A advent, you have to earn your keep. I'll do everything I can. For a start, put together a summary of all that's happened here. It'll help us in the past as well as the future. You got it. Meanwhile, back at Evil Incorporated HQ. Very impressive indeed, Strikers. In defeating the God of Ruin, you settled a long-held score of ours. Are you envying them for Bloom? How quaint. If you ever become Strikers, it would show that you even stand above a single point your wish would be within your grasp. That should be motivation enough for you to fight. Why don't you start by examining the vermin infesting our ruins? Do not presume to dictate my path. We wouldn't have, but with God of Ruin out of the way, we have the perfect conditions. You do what you must, and the next steps to the future we charted for you. The Revel are not your pawns. Nothing permanent, Bloom. Do as we command. If you refuse, yes, the time is right, but not only for you. What's that? With the God of Ruin no longer a threat, I can make my move. Superhuman Zana, your power will be mine. You presume to make demands of your better. You're sorely mistaken if you believe a mere Revelian can speak to us as an equal. My old friend Nexus prepared this. Now is the time to put it to use. What do you think you're doing? Superhuman Izana evolvers. We Revel will conquer the universe. You. This is no less than you deserve for the crimes of manipulating Revel to satisfy your greed. What's happening? Our power, the real force won't come to us. This is the power I've gained. Behold your own weakness, evolvers. Stay away, keep your distance. You will accept Revel Bloom as the rightful lord of the galaxy. Don't Bloom. We'll help you. Our power is yours. I should thank you, evolvers. You gave me the opportunity to defeat the Earthlings. If you believe that, then join us and the opportunity to eradicate your ilk too. You were planning this all along. This was all ours. Begone, ghost of 12,000 years past. Okay. So I guess in this route, Azana gets cooked? Question mark. Oh well, we have a new assist, which means in the in-between episodes, I will grind the ever-living hell out of it. So, unless you know they just want to make it instant. Let's have a look. Oh, it's rank 3 already. Wow, that's not much of a grind then. That's 2 maps worth. So, we can just sit out you for a moment. Okay, well that's that sorted. Now what do we got here? Yeah, all these maps will have updated now, so I'm guessing these are all Noah's units are going to be there. Alright, so that will be the goal for the next episode. In the meanwhile, we'll cut the episode here, and I will see you in the next one.